Alright, hello, and welcome back to the Real Beastars tournament after a lot of delays and a lot of things really happening just in general. We're finally making it into the final stage within the tournament. A lot has definitely happened and there isn't really much we can do about it, but with that, we are going to be going into the Grand Finals qualifiers and Grand Finals map pool showcase. So we will be showcasing both together. So moving into our Grand Finals qualifier showcase, just 1 moment. We will be featuring 6 maps. So we will be featuring 3 Rice maps, 2 LNs, and 1 hybrid. So we will be having our Stamina, Jack, and Technical pick from Finals pool, our Density and Technical LN from Finals, and our Technical hybrid from Finals. So it is a pool that it is rather small, but it does kind of go around what we are trying to at least test within these pools, especially just because, I mean, all these maps have basically what Grand Finals is going to basically consist of. So these maps will be played throughout this weekend, and then moving from Monday into the next weekend, we will be moving into the actual matches themselves. So hopefully that doesn't take too long, but we do kind of have to wait and see, especially just because of how everything has turned out. But I mean, there isn't much we can do. But with that, we can move on into the actual showcase itself. And joining me within the commentators booth is going to be Epic Man, Livium, and Mill. Hello guys, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I haven't really done much today, but yeah. Basically we've all been sort of focusing on trying to polish the Grand Finals football, which is why it took nearly 2 weeks to ready up, which is a bit of a bummer, but hey, at least we get to showcase it relatively soon, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than nothing.
Yeah. I'm just here for the ride, dude. Like, we've been doing this for how long now? Maybe 2 months, Matt, doing this whole tournament. Actually, way before that.
This whole tournament's been a work in progress for like a year almost.
It's been a long journey, and I'm here for the final showcase, and I don't know any of these maps, to be honest, so I'm witnessing this first, all the viewers here.
Yeah, unfortunately,
it's
we couldn't
been a
get
messy
lot.
ride.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Lot in here because it is kind of late. Lot's been doing so much for this tournament, so I mean, I do want to give a huge thanks to Lot for helping through all of this, and to all the poolers and everyone.
Yeah.
Lot is the goat.
But with that, we can move on to these maps finally, and let's start off with Rice 1. It is going to be T-Pass Light's BPM equal RT.
Holy crap,
Oh
this
boy.
song.
So we're getting the best of both BPM equals RT. So we did have Kiroko Days in semifinals, and we finally get T-Pass Lights. This is going to be our stream pick.
Yeah, so as you can see here, this is basically the speed custom for this round. So what this map entails of is really fast streams, because this song is at maybe over 1,000 BPM. I mean, some people remember it. It's a relatively oldie, but yeah, this is going to be our stream pick, and it's going to be fast as hell.
Yeah, it's definitely going to share some similarities to MWC Grand Finals, where it isn't just straightforward streams. You're going to see kind of a lot of kind of tricky abrasive patternings, especially with some of these trills, which kind of include mini jacks, which is to kind of be expected. But you do kind of get this break part here, and
Small
kind of
break section, yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of get
right back into these, going right back to these streams. Even if that that was pretty short break, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
So it might be a little bit stamina draining, a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, and then in this part, you do get a lot of kind of mixed matching bursts. It isn't really straightforward. It is changing constantly, and you do kind of get these very small breaks.
see. So this part being a bit of a more like sort of burst-oriented like section of the song, it's sort of to sort of distinguish itself from the previous courses and to add like some more flair in the said map as well. So just to make it a bit more difficult considering this grand finals, they're basically at the end game. So this is practically what you have to face from here on, or at least now.
This ending is very hard.
To me, the entire map is very hard.
I mean, we're in grand finals. They have to be hard at least.
It looks very hard to me. I think I'd instantly fail in the first hard section. So really sets apart the skill difference between me and some of these players. So big ups to those guys.
Oh yeah. But with that, we can move on to race 2, our jump string hamstring pick, which is gonna be Unravel.
That's awesome.
I can't believe this song is in the map pool, but here we are. Some of y'all have probably been waiting for this one a bit, and well, I suppose now we can deliver after such a long wait. So yeah,
I remember Znow saying that he was gonna map this very early on while we were going through, I think, round of 64, round of 32.
Oh yeah.
You were saying like, I'm gonna map this.
This map's such a banger. I mean, for the song it is, I think it's fitting for it to be in grand finals.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely is. It's very hard.
Yeah. But I mean, you do get these small break parts in and out. I mean, right here, I mean, you don't really get your kind of fast streams. You get more kind of just 1/2 streams kind of with some jump throws, but it immediately picks up until 290 hamstring. So have fun with that.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see here, this is the jump stream pick of our map pool. I believe this is at around like 280 BPM. If 290. I'm not mistaken. 290 BPM. Yikes.
It's not that tense though. You guys will be fine.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see here, this is this jump stream map. Looking at about like 290 BPM. This is definitely like close to 300. So it's really like difficult. So if you are to like play this, consider that this does get stamina drain for the 2 minutes runtime that it has. Well, I'm just gonna say, make sure to drink some water.
Oh yeah.
Beforehand.
I was gonna say that. Yeah. This map is very stamina draining, even though it's not really like the stamina pick of this.
We get a little
map
break here. Yeah. Small break.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely
right
sets
into
itself
those jump
apart.
streams. Bunch of misses.
I love grand finals.
Yeah.
But once you get past all that, you just get this outro, which gets a dent for like 1 second, but then kind of just free flow streams. But that does conclude our second race map. And with that, we can move to our tech pick, and this pick's gonna be fun.
Tech pick.
It is gonna be Dreamless Wanderer.
Oh my god, Dreamless Wanderer?
And this is the FFR map. So if you thought you could escape FFR, you are so wrong.
I have not seen this map actually, so this is gonna be my first time seeing it.
Oh, this map is abrasive as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. This map for a tech pick is definitely like really like bursty in terms of dump charting and so on. So like with how it's like really abrasive, it's like really dense. Especially as you see, especially from like what you'd expect from the likes of Odso as a mapper or Darkstar, considering that they've made like a bunch of maps you may have recognized in MWC and also like other tournaments as well, such as Speed of Fly and so on. So it's awesome to see this map in the map pool, considering that this is definitely like really difficult and it's also quite versatile in its own right as well. So yeah, that's another bonus as well in itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think a map like this, it definitely kind of sticks to what we've been trying to go for in terms of tech, which is really abrasive patternings and just kind of using strings overall rather than just trying to focus on mini jacks as tech.
love this song so much.
It's so good.
Camellia peaked with this album, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Like, genuinely.
I love melodic Camellia. Bring it back.
True.
yeah. And just for those wondering, in terms of difficulty in FFR, I do believe this is a 112 or 113. So definitely gonna be very challenging, not only in terms of accuracy, just in terms of raw skill as well.
Definitely. So, yeah. You can see here, the map doesn't really let up, like, for a while, especially. So this is only, like, the halfway point of the map, so you have, like, so much, like, room for error in such patterns like this.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it goes on for, like, so long. So, yeah. It really does, like, sort of put you at the edge, if you sort of know. So, yeah.
Oh, fun fact about this song. I was actually gonna consider mapping this for an earlier stage, but ended up scrapping the idea. So yeah. If I did end up mapping this song, this one wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't have FFR.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it kind of just goes throughout the entire map when pretty abrasive, but you do start to kind of get into, I guess, a bit of a more breakpoint here. It's definitely a really challenging map, and it might be a bit harder than some of the other maps, despite the score. So you do want to be a bit careful. But that does conclude our technical pick. A very interesting one, and to get some FFR within RST, so I guess we could say we've completed the tournament standards.
We got some map variety, and, well, you can only just ask for more, especially with, like, I guess the next pick. Especially this is probably another song that some of y'all have been waiting for as well, in this tournament specifically.
Oh.
Angelic Jelly!
It's freaking Angelic Jelly!
Not an Ellen map. Not an Ellen map.
God.
Not an Ellen map? We are not using the mid map. No way.
Okay.
So
this is going to be...
Sorry, go on.
So yeah, this is going to be the mixed rice map of this map pool. So basically, as you can see here, you can see that the map itself offers quite a bunch from the get-go already. Like, only to the first floor. You see, like, a bunch of jump streams here, some Ajax and so on, so... Unfortunately, it's not like... So maybe the... So yeah, Majax, like, a bit similar to maybe the original map, where it had, like, these funny, like, 1/8, like, mini-jacks, and... Damn, alright, sure.
Very fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you
can't read that.
you get your burst of streams, and then you do get kind of your jump stream areas. I mean, this is a mixed pick. It is more focused on the stream side, so you're not going to really see too many kind of jackish patterns. I mean, you will see them, because, I mean, of course, it's a mixed pick, but you'll see more bias in terms of just kind of being fast.
For sure.
Especially on 1.15 times as well.
Oh, yeah.
Base rate wasn't enough, I assume.
Nope. There you go, you got your mini jacks.
Mini jacks.
There you go, mixed pick complete.
Yeah, there's like a couple running here, so...
Sprinkled around. Little garnishes in the map.
Yeah. Then you do get this part, which definitely picks up fast.
Oh,
You get this funny ending.
Yeah, you
That's
map
it.
the rubbish sounds like it's
Yeah.
the explosion.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
dumb. I think it works.
You map the explosion.
Yeah, you see, okay, so basically, the meaning of dump is literal trash. So therefore, like...
true.
Yeah,
There you
so,
go, guys.
so
Facts
like,
there, speaking facts.
it's not meant to be like serious, you know. So that's pretty much why, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just mapping the trash maybe makes sense in this context.
Yeah, I just found that
And
really
with that,
funny.
we can move on to Rise 5, which I think some of you all will know.
You might be able to talk about this map.
Yeah, this is Epic Man's map, so...
Yo, can they fix this IP?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be the stamina pick of the pool.
Yep, this is the stamina pick in the pool. This game was like my childhood, basically. So of course I had to like maybe put this out somewhere. So albeit this is probably like maybe a bit different to the other stamina maps that you would have seen in this tournament so far. This is basically a bit more tech-based and so on. So it's basically just to like increase the sort of density that this map would have to offer by default.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see here, it's really like physically demanding. As you can see here with some of these dumps here and some of these like upper jacks
Huge
here.
trills, a lot of trills.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah, I really like the way that the trills are mapped to the what is it called? The screech of the electric guitar. Super nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are like you pretty much got it.
Yeah.
So you can see here, there's like quite a bit of like breathing room in here, in this map specifically during this segment. However, like those pick up like really quickly shortly after. So and from there, you literally just have to like keep like going because it doesn't like let up afterwards, as you can see here. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, comparing it to something like Shine, this map is definitely very, I guess, complex, but it still basically does the same
Sorry,
job.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a very techy map, so it's like very different from Shine.
Yeah. But
Yeah, basically both really different like maps and so on. I believe Shine's more like jump stream stamina based.
yeah, it's more
like,
straightforward.
Whereas this one is like more tech based and so on, with somewhat more dumps and so on. So
Yeah. It's a lot more
definitely,
embracive.
like real different. So yeah. As you can see here, this part is just funny during the guitar solo. And even during like this part, it still just doesn't let up because you still have like a more speed-oriented section as well with like 1/5 streams here. So yeah, probably like something that some people might like struggle with a bit, but who knows? Maybe some people will like be chill with this, something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it takes definitely a different step compared to some of the other maps in kind of a good way, in kind of a more refreshing way. And it also kind of brings, I guess, more experimentation within the stamina category.
Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah.
I mean, the
You
main
can see
goal...
here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Then I can
Oh, I was just saying, I mean, the main goal is kind of just have all these maps differentiate, especially with how many of the same maps we kind of have.
Oh yeah, fun fact, this map was actually intended to be for finals, however, it got swapped with Afflict, considering that both were like, really like different in terms of difficulty, and this one's just a lot more like dense and so on, so yeah. And with that, we can, and with this one out of the way, we can finally move on to the Rice 6.
Jax!
Jack map.
Jack.
You guys are going to be so excited. I've been working on this,
We
I think,
love Jax.
around qualifiers.
Oh,
it is
boy.
going to be
Oh my
this
God, this
Control
one.
Galaxy.
Oh my god, it's this one. I forgot about this one.
song.
Yeah, I mapped this a very long time ago.
There is no way. I can't believe this song is inside the pool.
We actually wanted to map this originally for qualifiers, stage 7. We were gonna map the extended version, but we did eventually change to Putlada. So now you have a Jack map for Grand Finals. And this map is very mean.
So yeah, clocking in at about like 170 BPM. This is definitely like really dense in terms of like the chord jack that's like just in this and the sort of density that's in it as well. Considering that the rhythm is like sort of a bit less straightforward in some parts when it comes to like the drums in themselves, especially with like here.
Yeah, I mean, you did get a break for it.
Like a break here,
Yeah.
which is so you can probably like release some tension. However, it doesn't really last for too long. You have to like jump like straight back into it. So
I believe this map was also going to be used for finals. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I mean, originally it was meant for Grand Finals at base rate, because originally it was actually too hard on base rate. But then we did change up difficulty, and I did end up SSing, but we're only using 1.05, so you won't be getting the SS replay, unfortunately.
Damn. I mean, well, that's what happens when the tournament host is like just really good with rice maps and just physicality in general, you know? So like, yeah.
You did get this part,
so yeah.
Isn't as fast, but I'd say it's more kind of technical in a way.
Yeah.
One last section at the end of the map. Which
Oh, this part's evil. Yeah, those bursts right there are evil, but if you're able to kind of play them, then they shouldn't be too bad. But this map, it definitely kind of takes a bit of a different approach in terms of jacks. Kind of just having a lot of just different jacks in general rather than just being really straightforward. So hopefully it does differentiate itself from normal jack picks, but can move on into Rice 7.
Oh boy, Rice 7.
Rice 7?
Elastic Promise.
7!
Elastic Promise.
But you might have noticed something just a little bit different. This isn't the regular version that most people are used to. It does include the sound voltex noises, so I guess kind of reminiscent of the past when we had a bunch of ranked sound voltex songs.
Oh boy.
And this is going to be our Jack-focused mixed pick, but it is going to be really dense and abrasive.
Silly! These effects, they just feel so silly.
They're so fun to play though.
Yeah, oh boy.
No jump drill at this part. No way! Yes, we have dense jump streams instead. So it doesn't play as bad,
My God.
but it's so dense. That part right there also is just so easy to mess up. I mean, what we kind of noticed is a lot of it's just very hand-based, but you did get this break part. This break part was the sole reason I wanted to use this edit of the song.
So yeah, as you can see here, this is like maybe slightly like more varied than like the original map from Rogues, as you would have seen like maybe years ago before it was taken out, but it's still like really dense in its own right. Even if you like use like on the edited version from Sound Voltex where it uses like the where it uses the funny effects, it just adds like just more density to it in general.
Yeah, it adds so much complexity to this map, which I think is really fitting. Even if it is technically a Jack mix pick, I think it does a good job kind of just differentiating itself, especially from something like Angelic Jelly, which I guess you could say Angelic Jelly is the more lighter pick, and this is the more denser pick in terms of mix.
Damn, no jump stream. I mean, no chord jack. Anyway.
No jump
No,
drill.
jump trill! Why am I messing? Okay, okay, maybe I must have drank a bit much, just because, no, I basically had, like, the amount of shot stat of the amount of Camellia songs that are in this poll.
Wonderful. But
this next...
Why did I say that?
we could move on to Rice 8, our new Rice category, and this is...
May I talk about this for a bit?
Sure.
Okay, this next, since we now have like 8 rice maps, this next map is probably like unique for like Mania tournaments because I don't think anybody uses these types of patterns for maps.
Yeah, it's definitely very different. And here you go. Here's your gimmick for Rice 8, Quad Stream!
Yeah, I don't think any tournament uses quad streams. For
I mean, we had Jack
Rice
House
map.
Cup, but that was a Jack tournament. But in
True.
terms of a regular tournament, we have quad streams, so have fun with that. It is going to be clocking at 200 BPM, so I wouldn't say too bad, especially just because it's not that dense, but they're kind of fast.
So yeah, this being our bloodstream oriented rice map, so a bit of a so yeah, this being like a sort of category that's like maybe a bit less common when it comes to like tournaments and so on. So yeah, as you can see here, there's quite a bunch to see. Like it utilizes like quad jacks, and also in some parts it uses, and also in some parts sort of like 4-jack oriented and jack oriented in general. So that basically means we have like 4 jack maps and 3 jack maps in this for rice.
Yeah. I mean, you get your kind of different presentation. I mean, at times this map can get somewhat dense, but I would say it's pretty manageable in terms of rice maps.
Yeah.
And we were actually going to use this originally as a tech pick. The song itself, I forgot what we scrapped it for, but we're using it now, so have fun.
And with that, that concludes the rice category with Dark Dungeon. So yeah, not much else to say, but I think we can move on to the LNs now.
Yup. And starting us
Yep.
off with LN1. It is
Oh,
going to be
boy.
Kiss of Death.
Bruh.
So, I actually originally wanted to map this as a mixed pick for an earlier round. I did kind of scrap it because the song did feel kind of hard to work with. But I did find a new use inside Grand Finals at LN1. So, a complete turnaround from what it was originally meant to be.
Yeah. So yeah, basically you could see this is a bit of a silly LN map. Has a lot of like sort of really tight LN releases and pairing that can probably trip people over a lot, especially for a coordination pick. So yeah, it's sort of like similar to maybe Timing Hell map that you would have seen in like various tourneys before, except except this is not really like walls of LNs.
It's not as techy.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. In fact, like maybe the more technical like part of this is probably like these bursts in the choruses, and also like some of the like really like tight like jacks during the verses and so on, and just most parts of the song in general. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of coordinating, this is pretty difficult, but in terms of density and stamina, this is really light.
No thanks.
But you do get kind of a small break before kind of jumping back in. I mean, you do get these bursts, which I guess require a little bit of physicality compared to these other parts, but I wouldn't say they're too bad. You get a little bit of a small inverse part here. It does kind of go on basically the same as you've been seeing earlier, so if you aren't fairly comfortable with that, this part shouldn't be too bad.
So yeah, basically this map, as you probably would have noticed from like most other maps you've seen so far, it doesn't really have like a lot of like breaks for you to have like the breathing room you need to maybe like recollect yourself during the map. So considering this like basically like a bit long in a way.
Yeah, this
Like,
clocks in
about like 4 minutes.
barely under
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Yeah. So like basically like the minute you like start this map, or at least like you get to like the verse, you just need to like keep going. Cause like there is there is a plethora of like really like tight patterns you can see here throughout this map. So yeah. Definitely something to like keep a watch out for, because it can definitely trip over some people.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I would say this map isn't too stamina intensive, even if it's like near 4 minutes. Especially compared to some of the other maps, I'd say. This map is kind of light, but it's still very difficult.
Yeah.
And then you get to this section, which does calm down a lot more.
For sure.
But that does conclude
That's pretty much it.
our first LN pick, our coordination pick. Quite long, but can move on to LN2, which takes a bit of a shorter approach. It is going to be... I don't even know how to pronounce that.
It's Amnihilisi.
So yeah, it's going to be that, but a 1.1 times by Halado.
Yep, so...
This is gonna be the density LN pick,
Yeah. This is...
so more physically challenging.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot faster. In terms of stamina, I wouldn't say it's too bad. But it is rather fast at 250 BPM. And this is technically uploaded, but not on 1.1 times.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, Amnihilisi, mapped by High Lotto originally, edited for this tournament, which is going to be our,
No, it was for a different tournament. I'm not sure which one, but probably for another one. I think GBC.
Right. I mean, I'm not sure. This is like the first time I've like seen the map.
Yeah.
Already, so yeah. But alas, as you can see, some people may probably know High Lotto best for like just being a really well-rounded mapper in general. As you can see here, they're like hella capable of mapping like Rice and also LN, as you can see here. So with this being like our LN density map, this is basically going to be jump stream oriented density patterns at about 250 BPM, as you can see. As it's basically like the original song, originally like about 230 BPM.
Yeah.
But upgraded and so on. So just to sort of like balance the pool a bit, just to like match everything else and so on. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly light as well, so I guess that kind of makes up for the reasoning why we're using such a high rate.
Yeah.
Okay, I just missed a bunch of songs because I was busy doing something, so I'm back.
Yeah. Or
You're
just
fine.
our
Welcome
density
back.
pick. Almost done with this density pick, which it's not too crazy. I would say this is probably the easier map to FC. Actually, yeah, this is probably the easiest map to FC out of all the LN picks, especially just because of how straightforward it is.
I agree, yeah.
But
Okay.
that concludes our density pick, and we can move on to our technical LN pick, which I'm sure a lot of people within the grand finals list know this map, at least the original version. It is going to be Shuno Hazama, but we did make some edits.
Rain shower.
Yeah.
Rain shower, also known as rain shower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the High Lotto map, so 2 High Lotto maps, so have fun with that.
Yeah. So yeah, albeit this is from the same map for this rain shower or Shuno Hazama is going to be like taking a bit of like a different approach. So you can see here it's basically a bit of a more tactical LN map, as you can see here with these dumps starting up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Basically, if you thought that like maybe Amnihilisi, as you would have seen earlier, was like maybe a bit tough, then this might be probably this map's probably gonna be like a bit more difficult. This was also I believe this map was also featured previously in Oceania LN Tournament 3
Yes.
for Grand
Yes,
Finals.
it was
Yeah.
used in Grand Finals, I believe.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it's gonna be like maybe a bit easier than it was in that tournament.
Ever so
This is like
slightly.
sort of, yeah.
This
just
map
sort
is
of
tough.
like, yeah, it's like really like abrasive. You can see, as you can see here. As you can see, it just rains you with all these LN patterns here. and the minute you like just have to like start, you just cannot like go back. It's just so difficult, especially for like a song as like maybe recognizable as this one. It has like quite a bunch of distinct sounds within its neurofunks or agenda. So as you could expect from a technical map, it was probably bound to be like quite difficult from the get-go, especially here in this like chorus.
I would say even a map like this is kind of stamina intensive. Like compared to something like LN1.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just really like this song.
Oh, it's so good.
Same.
The
Yeah.
song is good.
Originally,
I love Neurofunk.
originally this was technically a reject, just cause in terms of original difficulty scaling, this was technically too hard for old grand finals, but we did bump it up, so it's technically fine now, with just some slight edits.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of a break section over here.
Yep, you get a bit of a break section here. Sort of like maybe like the place where you can like rest your nerves for a short bit. However, there isn't really much time in it, so it's like the minute you actually get to like breathe, you have to like go immediately back to this part where it's like really tight in terms of Ellen releases, especially for dumpling sections. So yeah. What can you say about it? It's a tech Ellen map. It's a Silent Room song as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it's not as coordination focused as something like L1 per se, but it still does require a lot of tricky releases.
Yeah.
But that does conclude our technical Ellen pick, and we can move on to our mixed Ellen pick. And oh boy, this map is something. We had to nerf this a lot of times, and we still had to nerf it even more after those nerfs. It is gonna be
This
gold,
was probably
like,
our most troubling LN map because of the amount of times we had to nerf it because it was way too difficult.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is to be expected with a song like this. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Going back into
What happens?
the
It's what happens when
customs.
Chameleon's here.
Yeah, and even then the map is
Not
still
every
very
time,
difficult.
but yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, going back into like the field of customs within this round, we go back to our mixed rice pick, which is going to be gold.
Mixed LN.
by Trixu. Yeah, mixed LN works. So yeah. Basically, the map itself, it has a lot to offer here, as you can see. Like, a bunch of technical parts, some density-oriented sections as well, so yeah. Just as you'd expect from the likes of Trixu. So yeah.
Yeah, originally this map was meant for tech, but just seeing how long it is and kind of all the patterns, we did move it to mixed. And the OD shown on the stream is actually wrong, because it's actually 6.66 OD. But you'll see that within the website, so it's all good. And yes, this map was that hard that we had to lower the OD itself.
Yeah. So
Right,
yeah.
right here you do kind of get more kind of techy, more coordination. But you did kind of move on into a break part, so you do get a lot of time to rest at least. Especially just because of how difficult this map is. This, if we didn't lower the OD, would easily be the hardest.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see here, there was a bit of a small break, however that isn't really enough to release the tension that you probably would have felt throughout the first half of the map itself, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
As you can see here, we're gonna be going to the second chorus, which is basically like
LN density.
Yeah.
This part's so
about,
fun.
like 230 BPM, yeah.
Yeah, this part's
Yeah, but you also gotta be
dense.
very careful in this part.
Yeah, it's very dense. And it kind of going back into your more kind of mixed outlines. This map is extremely difficult, but if you're able to play this is probably one of the more fun Ellen picks.
Yeah.
And this does clock in at around 3 minutes as well. It isn't the full version, as you kind of saw from the skip, but it's still pretty difficult. And then you get a very slight break here as well. But then that funny part, which we also had to nerf. It was originally a lot harder. There's also another part which was really difficult. It becomes shortly, but a lot of the patterning here is just really abrasive and uncomfortable. So have fun with that.
Now we're moving on to like the last main LN density section, I guess.
Basically. I mean, you do get a burst at the end, but it basically kind of goes in par with LN density.
So yeah, as you can see here, this final like closer towards the map itself, being like still sort of density oriented, however, it does have like quite a bunch of attack bursts.
Yeah.
Here and there, as we've seen. Oh yeah, and then there's this funny part.
Yeah, this ending.
We had to nerf it as well.
It's a fun ending.
It's fun, it's just difficult, unnerfed, but
Yeah.
that concludes School by Chu. Thanks for making that map really hard.
Yeah.
But
Name of that?
Now the
Yeah.
next map, which is
Hybrids!
Hybrids.
So
Love
starting off with
hybrids.
Hybrid 1 is gonna be Coco
Coca.
on 1.125.
Coca.
map is also
not
funny.
Coco.
Coca. I don't know, this song's weird. But
So yeah, this is going to be Kako. So as you can see here, this is our sort of
Jack Hybrid.
yeah, Jack.
Yeah, this is going to be our Jack-based hybrid. So as you'd expect, this is probably going to have like quite like a bunch of silly Jack patterns here and there.
They are
We
quite
always
silly.
hear in this intro.
Yeah.
so,
They're
yeah.
quite silly.
I'm gonna say I don't think this map is really that difficult because of how how much physicality you need for it. I think it's just difficult because of how tricky these shield sections right here.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
I
Yeah,
like
have
those
fun.
patterns. Those are nice.
And there's way more, like, right here.
Yeah, especially as like more things get added onto the song, it just becomes really hard to coordinate. Because you could maybe put the argument that you can manipulate these patterns, but you're actually just going to be extremely bad. Then you do get this part, which it lowers in terms of jacks, but you do kind of get these bursts outside, which adds a lot more difficulty.
And there's even more shields, so good luck with that.
And you get this ending here. But that does conclude our Jack Hybrid. A bit of a short one, but it is very difficult. Not only to play, but to hold good accuracy on. But
Yep. And with that, we can move on to our hybrid 2, which is going to be the
Doppelganger!
Steam-based hybrid.
Yeah.
Doppelganger! Oh
God.
my god.
Yeah, we
I believe this is the tech hybrid.
stream.
It's
Stream,
a
okay.
stream hybrid, yeah.
Yeah, actually a scrap map from Round of 64.
I was thinking about that one.
Oh
Thinking about
yeah.
it.
Well, at least we've come full circle now, which is cool.
This whole tournament's just a full circle.
I mean, well... I mean, to
Really
be
is.
frank, there was like a lot of things I wanted to do in this turn, but I didn't get to do them all due to some circumstances, but... oh well.
This map's really hard as well. This is like, let's see,
Yeah.
294 BPM, and it gets dense as well. While not very long, it still gets very dense at times.
Yeah, for sure, so yeah. You can see here, it's like really bursty when it comes to the rice oriented parents in this. However, But that's to be expected from this map, really. It has like quite a bunch of like difficult patterns just here and there. Like whether it's rice or just LN, you have just rice bursts in this section especially, and then you just have like LN patterns and like calm parts like this. So yeah. Especially with like the more like breakcore sort of like oriented stuff within this song, it's sort of like sensible as to why it has like a lot of rice bursts and so on, as you can see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, honestly kind of funny too. I mean, originally this was meant to be mapped as a Jack hybrid, and moving to a completely different skill set, so it's a huge turnaround for this map, but it is so fun to play.
Yeah, I just want to preface that this isn't the original version for Round of 64.
Yeah, this is,
Yeah,
so
it's like
this is
way
heavily buffed.
different. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I mapped the original Round of 64 one, and this one was made by Lot, so a complete turnaround, but it's really fun.
So as you can see here, the ending of this map, towards the ending of this map, introduces like a bit of a hand stream, stamina oriented section.
Lots of like jump streams, but
well, so yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah, but that does conclude our second hybrid. But with that, we can move on to Hybrid 3. This is such a fun map. Not because it's fun, but because of how screwed up it is.
I played this map like once and I didn't like it at all.
It's gonna be Kironex, and this map takes
Wait.
heavy inspiration from Abraxas' Angel Echo. So expect screwed up patterns here. Like very screwed up patterns. But we did start off fairly simple, but it is gonna get very intense, very fast. Kind of similar to Coca in terms of starting off easy, but right here, you're immediately gonna see things pick up. And these transitions from the kind of dumps into these trills are a lot harder than they look. They might seem fairly simple, but having to release and hit something and then immediately go back into a drill adds a lot of difficulty. And this part here is it's
Yeah.
so evil. It looks easy, but it's so difficult to play.
Oh yeah, it's like
Most
a
definitely is.
coordination type thing going on here.
Yeah, you need a
Side
very good
via
coordination to
streams.
play this.
Yeah.
As light as it is,
Very
it's
interesting patterning.
just so hard. And you do kind of get into a bit of a more
This
Ellen area.
map looks so fire, not gonna lie. This map looks so fire.
This took a while to make. Just because of having to kind of put everything together. And just this being a tech pick overall is just... It brings so much to the table. And then you do kind of get these rice bursts, which are fairly dense in terms of speed patterns. So you do kind of get the best of both worlds in terms of Ellens and rice. And you do get that burst, which isn't too bad just because it's mostly by itself, but it's still pretty difficult. And kind of back into these more really screwed up coordination patterns. If Angel Echo from MWC Grand Finals wasn't something you liked, then you're definitely gonna not like this, especially with that ending right there.
That will be the end of it.
But that concludes.
Oh, not the end. There's just one note there at the end.
That concludes
Don't let
our
go.
third hybrid. And
Oh, I'm gonna... This next hybrid.
we can move on to hybrid 4.
Yeah.
It is gonna be I by Lee. I think
Yeah.
I think it's best if we let this speak for itself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I haven't seen this. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, you'll see why.
You might have spotted it very early on. But just in case you haven't yet, you'll see in a second.
So yeah. Also, funny thing.
Enemies!
Wait, what?
Yes,
Yeah,
SB.
hybrid.
SB's
We
in a
got
hybrid,
hybrid.
pool.
Welcome to Hybrid 4. You get a real hybrid.
Bruh, okay, sure.
Real SV hybrid.
No.
I swear
section's-
these SBs are just taken from the ranked map.
They're
They
not.
just feel so what? I swear they're like so similar. I haven't played in like years. Oh no.
They play a little similarly, but you'll notice a lot of differences between them.
Damn.
This SB, it's not like too like egregious. Like there's not like anything that's too difficult, but like it's still there.
Yeah, I mean, watching it itself doesn't really give it the best look, but if you play for yourself, you'll notice how much more stutters there are.
Yeah. I really hope this gets picked, to be honest.
Oh yeah, also, you can't ban this map.
What?
Technically an SB map, guys.
Yeah, we're forbidding you from banning it. And then you get that section there. So have fun with that. It's not too hard to learn. I got this run within like 5 minutes. So it's not too bad in terms of learning, but it is very difficult to kind of just act.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, funny thing to mention about this hybrid pool. Have y'all noticed that like it's literally just only either a Leaf or Team Grimoire song?
I didn't even notice that till now.
Well, yeah,
We have a lot of artist variety here in RST.
yeah.
You get a little bit of a pause there, but it's not too bad. And kind of just more so your same kind of jumpy, stuttering SVs, which are fairly simple to play. You do get breaks within these bursts, so it's not the complete worst.
Is this actually unbannable?
Yeah, it's unbannable. I'm not letting you guys ban it. It's
Oh,
either you
good
pick
luck.
it or you
Good-
don't pick it.
Oh man, oh
Yeah.
man.
Let's see
Oh,
if this
man,
gets
good luck to
picked,
you
to be
guys.
honest. It's
I mean-
not like a hard SB map. It's just like give it a couple tries and you'll get the hang of it.
Oh,
to be
did
honest.
someone say hard
Yeah.
SV? I got just
Oh
the
my
thing for you.
god!
Oh,
I got
Oh.
just the thing
No,
for
but
you.
like
Also-
I haven't seen this map at all, so
I haven't seen it either.
3 200s
this
from
map
Lot.
is unironically like really
Whoa.
good. This is actually such an unironically sexy SV map, if I'm gonna be honest.
3 grades from Lot.
that should tell you how hard it is.
Yeah. Legit.
So
This is
starting off,
actually such a good SV map, though.
this
Like,
first section
honestly.
is kind of reading bias in a way. There's still some memory to it, but it's not too bad. Especially with this kind of slowdown right here.
Yeah, so you can see here, there's a few slow jams, but it slowly like increases in speed. But then you get like these really
What
funny
was
like
that?
I don't know what that was. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, and you get Moolah patterns, so have fun.
This
yeah,
is disgusting.
it's disgusting, but it's funny.
This pattern's so
Oh,
fun
yeah.
to
What?
play.
Oh my god. Okay, that actually makes a
Yeah.
little bit of fun.
Yeah, if you had fun with the last SP picks, this one's so much more fun. Lot cooked so hard on this.
So yeah, as you can see here, there
Yeah,
is
a little bit of a more-
lot. There, so yeah, as you can see here, there is a lot of variety in this map itself, especially coming from Lot, as you would probably know for having some relatively complex like SV maps as well. So yeah, really
Yeah.
awesome to see this stuff in here for grand finals. Personally, I think that this map is like really good.
I mean, most of the learning from this kind of just comes from playing. I would say it is good to look into the editor, but you kind of have to
I like how
kind of
this map's
experiment.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was done.
Okay, fine. I was gonna say, I like how this map is a bit of a mix of both reading and memory. Like, there's
yeah.
some reading sections, with, like, and there's like memory sections as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, this next part.
is, oh boy.
Whoa.
This part's not too bad. If you can learn it, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's mostly kind of 3 jump trills and then going back into the middle.
This bar is just so funky in general. Like, just this map, it's just actually goated.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
And now we
great
have
stuff.
one more map left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we do have the tiebreaker. I mean, I don't know if you guys
I
want to say
suppose we
anything.
could just yeah.
I'm ready for this one.
Yeah.
I think we should just let the tiebreakers just speak for itself.
Did we? Yeah. Do the ping. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll see you guys in a bit.
Show later.
Me win the audio. That's fine. We'll just showcase it like this.
Ah! Okay. Whoops. Sorry.
Okay. Yo, is there something wrong with the stream?
Oh, we forgot the
I think the stream
storyboard.
is broken.
Yeah.
I forgot the storyboard. We completely screwed up tiebreaker.
Oh my god.
No, the stream is stuck on the video.
Oh my god, this is so scuffed.
Oh wait, I know why. There we go.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that concludes Grand Final Showcase.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's that.
Yeah, that was the tiebreaker.
Uh,
Probably something that some of y'all weren't expecting, because usually, because this is like a tournament based around road beats, it was probably like really like unlikely that some people would expect us to like get a custom song. However, because we had like our good friend here, Eggyol, shout outs. Thank you so much for the tiebreaker. They were like a really helpful like person, which is
Oh yeah, he definitely was.
yeah.
He put like a lot of effort. He made the song, he made the background. Did he also make the storyboard?
Lot helped with
No,
the
the
story.
storyboard was made by Law.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, huge thanks to Egg Yolk for providing us
Yeah.
with a custom tiebreaker song.
yeah, go check out the stuff if you have
Yeah,
time
legit.
or whatever.
Yeah, I
Makes such bangers. They're super heavily influenced by Camellia. I'm sure you can tell. So if you're into Camellia songs, you're probably into Egg Yolk songs as well. Go check them out.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's helped with this tournament. I mean, we're not done just yet, but I mean, we're done with all the showcases now. So a huge thank you to all the mappers. I don't even know how many customs
Also-
we've had.
Don't forget, huge thank you to Znow for organizing this whole thing and being the host. So thank
Yeah.
you, Znow, for giving us this awesome opportunity, giving me an awesome opportunity to do some stuff as well, and everyone here. But yeah, we love Znow.
Wahoo! Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that's been working on the team, whether it was like just for a short moment of time, and also thank you to everyone who's taken time out of your life to be able to like participate in this tournament. It means a lot
Yeah,
to us,
definitely.
and although we had a bunch of like technical difficulties
Oh,
like
yeah.
throughout the run, because we mainly started like working on the map like after the qualifiers were showcased.
I mean, we still had some stuff in between, but yeah.
We had
Yeah,
we had a lot of stuff done after the showcase. To be
Yeah.
honest,
A lot of stuff
Mainly for early run
was
stuff.
sort of rushed, but we made it there in the end, and it wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for y'all's help. So yeah.
and your enthusiasm for this tournament as a whole. So thank you all for believing in this tournament.
Yes. Thank you.
Anything else anyone wants to add?
Not really. I mean, this tournament has already been on a rocky road, so with this
Yeah.
tournament about to end, well, I'm not sure if there's anything else to say.
I mean, I don't
Barbecue bacon burger.
I don't really have anything else to say besides just good luck, and we'll just see how this ends, despite everything that's happened.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for some banger final matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait, is the grand finals qualifiers pool showcase already?
yeah, we already did that. It was just the final snap.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, schedules, whatnot, will be coming. Maps will be uploaded. But until then, I mean, I guess we'll see you guys next week. See ya.
So yeah,
Bye.
Matches. See ya.
Ew.